Sam works for Focus Features. Tell us what you do at Focus Features and how you got there.
Well, my dad runs the studio. I actually came up knowing Brandon. We used to talk on the phone when I worked at HBO 5 years ago.
Did you ever meet in person?
Yeah. And I didn't know until now that we both have a similar history, which is that I worked at Morgan Stanley when they merged with Smith Barney. Yeah. And because I thought I was going to be a hedge fund guy, which I honestly don't. I still don't really know what a hedge fund is. I thought that's what I would do, and I studied econ in college, and then took a break and worked at Morgan Stanley in '08, and had that exact same experience as you did, and realized it's just like not really part of my DNA. And I always loved movies in my life, but I never really thought about movies as like a thing that you can do for like for a living. It's just I'd be like a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. And so similar to Brandon, I drove across the country when I graduated and was just like, I don't know, I worked for a writer-director who went to the same high school as I did for like $10 an hour as her like personal assistant while I interviewed at HBO, which was like sort of a fluke, and I met this guy, David Levine, who now runs programming, and I just like totally merged, connected with this guy, and I was his assistant for 2 years, and it's that sort of apprentice thing where you sort of learn. He had 60 projects in development and 5 current shows, and like it was just like grad school. I was there till like midnight every night. It was crazy. And during that time, we did True Detective, and he was too busy to watch the dailies, so I got to watch all the dailies of True Detective, Cary Fukunaga, and that's when I realized like I like directors and I like movies, and I just like that's the language I speak. So at the end of 2 years, I thought, okay, I need to learn the movie business. I don't really know that much about it. I need to find a production company that works with great people. So I went to Annapurna, Megan Ellis's place, and was there for 2 years, and got promoted there, and just had an absolute ball. And then at the end of those 2 years, was sort of looking for a place where I could have like a faster volume. They're a great shop, and they make like they'll make a David O. Russell movie and a Paul Thomas Anderson movie every 2 years, and everyone's like, cool. But I want to like learn to make movies with my hands, and so I ended up going to the studio, Focus.
So explain to especially our
Yeah,
our Webosphere audience, what does it mean to be a creative